For better or worse, he's married to the game, like for Christmas.
Hello and welcome to 2K Sports. You're watching the NBA. Friday Hoops Fest coming up next. It's the Miami Heat facing off against the New York Knicks. And without any further ado, let's head to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew at the arena. I'll be back at halftime.
I'm waking up to action dust. I wipe my brow and I sweat my rust. I'm breaking in.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Glad you're here with us tonight for this Monday night presentation. We've got a chance now for our starting lineups from point guard to center. This game should be a good one. First for Miami, Chalmers and D. Wade are the guards. And playing at the 5, the always versatile 6'11" star big man, able to score inside and out, Chris Bosh. And it's LeBron James, and it's Haslam in at the 4. And for the Knicks, Felton is out there with Iman Shumpert. And in the middle, the 2012 Defensive Player of the Year, 7'1" rebounder, shot blocker, and leader Tyson Chandler. Then it's Anthony, and it's Bargnani in at the 4 slot.
A lot of people picked the Heat to run away with the East last year, and they were right on target. They were just so far and away better than any other team in the East that you just didn't see them losing much during the course of the season.
And so the tip-off, it's Miami. Back to Chalmers. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. LeBron passes to Wade. Bosh, Haslam, defended by Bargnani. They get it back. A second chance effort, and he lays it up and in. Haslam's got the first points up on the board tonight here for the Heat. On defense, Miami. As you said, the Heat clinched the East pretty early and were able to rest up a lot of their players down the stretch. Steve, never easy to win when everyone expects you to win games, but the Heat didn't seem fazed by the pressure at all.
Well, this is a championship team, and I think once you win that first title, you get a different level of confidence, and that showed last season as Miami rolled to their second title in a row.
No good. Great D that time from Bargnani. And the Knicks with possession here. Felton attacking. On the wing, Shumpert. Back to Felton. On the wing, Shumpert. Off target with his 3. For Miami, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. It's stolen by Iman Shumpert. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Felton, Wade with the block. And here we go, fast break. LeBron's got it. Tries from 16, and he can't bank that one in. On defense, Miami. Bargnani kicks to Felton. Pulls from the top of the key. Can't get it to go. Now the Heat take it the other way.
Well, for LeBron James, guys, the stats say it all. He's always a beast. But when you play him at the power forward position, his numbers take on a whole nother level of excellence.
Kind of a shaky first few minutes, guys. 5 field goal attempts, only 1 made.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
And he will take the ball right into the teeth of the defense.
And Clark, you mentioned LeBron playing at the 4 being a tough matchup for teams. Steve, why is that?
Well, we've seen the same thing with Carmelo Anthony, a guy who's playing at the 4 who has great size and strength, but also ball handling ability. It compromises the defense, particularly when you put shooters around him.
And Bosh backs down. Haslam, defended by Bargnani. There's the triple. Another miss by LeBron.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Wade, right side. He dishes it to Haslam. He passes to LeBron. He kicks it to Chalmers. Back to LeBron. And that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers. LeBron's got his first 3 points of the game. For New York, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And Shumpert kicks to Anthony. Releases from the wing and drills it.
And pleasure to watch him work at that end of the floor.
Miami's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. LeBron dishes to Haslam. He feeds it to Chalmers. Dwayne Wade on the wing. LeBron outside. And there's the pass to Chalmers. Kicks it to Wade. 6 on the shot clock from downtown. And there's Mario Chalmers on the assist by Wade.
I think he's best as a spot-up shooter. When he can play off of his teammates and find openings on the perimeter, just catch and shoot. Got a quick release. Beautiful stroke.
He does such a nice job of getting himself squared up and in perfect position before the ball gets there, preparing before the pass.
How about the response? Retaliation. Impressive, huh, guys?
I'll say exactly that as well. Nice job to recover those 3 points right away. Well, for so long, the Knicks have been the punchline of the Eastern Conference the last decade. Poorly managed contracts and questionable trades really kept them from rising to the top in the East. But once again now, they look like a powerhouse.
Right now we're going to go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Eric Spoelstra. What'd you find out, Doris?
I talked to him about plans he had coming into this game, and the one thing he told me was that he wanted to make sure it didn't come down to the wire, saying with guys like Melo and Amari, I don't want the ball in their hands with a chance to win it at the end. We need to get out ahead early and never let them back in it. We'll see if they're able to avoid a close finish, guys.
And thanks for that story, Doris. Dishes it to Carmelo. But they'll get another chance. Pass to Bargnani. Feeds it to Chandler. Pass to Felton. Felton off the pick from Chandler. Chandler with the screen on Wade. Anthony drives in. Gets the bucket. Anthony's got 6 points. And Clark, you were right. The Knicks were a powerhouse last season. Steve, 37 wins against the rest of the conference. And they just would dominate other teams at times.
Well, they're a team that doesn't really want to run a lot or force tempo. They just kind of want to get you in the half court. They don't turn the ball over, and they bury you from long range. So they found their identity last year, and they really dominated in that Eastern Conference.
A lot of high hopes for the Knicks in last year's playoffs. They started off so hot, but then let the series against Boston drag on, and eventually went to 7 games, and they fell to the Pacers in the second round after that.
And a new group in for the Heat. Chris Anderson is checked in for Haslam. Mattier comes in for LeBron. Brown is checked in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Norris Cole in for Mario Chalmers. The Heat trail by 5. Allen kicks to Battier. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. 26 seconds left here in the first quarter. On the wing, Shumpert. Smith left side. From past the arc. World peace against Allen. Udrich, the pass to Smith. Outside jumper. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. 6 points for Iman Shumpert. Here's Allen. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And we reached the end of the first quarter. New York ahead. They're up by 8. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Knicks.
And right from the start, guys, it's apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
That's good.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
But the defense isn't making them earn it. I mean, those shots have just come on easy, open looks.
And it's Cole missing.
Such a solid performance for them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
Shumpert with it. Now guarded by Cole. Shumpert dishes to Udrich. Shot clock at 6. New York needs to get off a shot. Here's Stoudemire. Kept alive by New York. Smith takes it off the glass. Smith's got his second bucket of the game to go. And
And assists like that have typified their effort today. Great ball movement.
Really an example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Cole's shot is good.
But you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
New York leading by 10.
What's interesting for me to watch with Mike Woodson as head coach in New York is the exciting floor spacing offense they started playing last season. In Atlanta, he's been known for a grinded out isolation play style, but has actually tweaked his approach a little bit, and that's been impressive.
The Heat trail by 10. Passes it to Anderson. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. And back to Mike Woodson. Not a flashier, high-maintenance type of personality. He keeps it on the level, and I think, Steve, the players appreciate that.
Players definitely like that. He's very quiet on the sidelines, but not afraid to get in your face when necessary. And I think that's a really good temperament for a coach to have. In general, I think he's a guy who is very well respected around the league and did an excellent job with New York a season ago.
And so it's New York with it, following the three from Cole. Picked away. Battier outside. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Now just a 4-point Knicks lead, and the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
Well, what a series it was in the finals a year ago. Such great basketball. Two teams that like to play up-tempo. And I'll tell you, the Spurs had Miami. They had the series in the bag. They were one play away from wrapping it up in Game 6, but the miracle comeback from the Heat that led to the Game 7 victory and another title for the Miami Heat.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hey guys, the last few summers, Carmelo Anthony has incorporated boxing training into his off-season regimen. He said being a boxing fan since he was a kid, he was always intrigued by the elite conditioning level boxers have to attain. He added that the hand-eye coordination and physicality help both his shooting and his ability to play at the power forward spot. Kevin?
Yeah, with his hard-charging style of play, it makes sense. Thanks, Doris. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Clark, it was interesting because the games themselves weren't particularly close through the first half of the series, but things started to get really tight when they left San Antonio after Game 5.
How about that, Kevin? You talk about things tightening up. We had a game for the ages in Game 6. 28.6 seconds to go. The Spurs +5. Miami needed a miracle, and they found it in the form of timely three-point shooting and got some help from the San Antonio Spurs missing some free throws.
The Game 6 was about as intense an NBA game as you'll ever see.
Oh, it was off the chart. Absolutely fantastic.
World Peace with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Here's Udrih. On to Shumpert. 5 to shoot. No good on the triple. Now the Heat with it. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist from Cole. 8 points for LeBron. The Knicks with the lead.
Well, LeBron is far enough along now in his career where you can start to project some of his career stats, and they're staggering. I mean, he could end up the first player ever to end up with 30,000 points, 10,000 assists, and 10,000 rebounds. I mean, that's remarkable.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
And here are the Heat. They're on a 14-5 run here. Three-pointer, and the shot is good. LeBron's got 8 points in the quarter.
And he's shaking off a poor first-quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
And when you talk about LeBron's ability to pile up stats, whether it's scoring, rebound, or for passing, he can do it all.
He really can. He's dominant in every facet of the game, and you love his durability and his stamina. He is a stat sheet stuffer supreme, and that's the highest level of stat sheet stuffing you can have, and he's at the pinnacle of the peak.
Well said. Now Udrih, following the miss by J.R. Smith from deep. And Shumpert kicks to Udrih. A three ball, and blocked, and he gets it back. And it's Smith penetrating. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
Well, it was a little bit of a surprise, guys, going into last season when Ray Allen signed a contract with the Heat. He took less money than the Celtics offered. And no question about it, there was some anger from his former teammates in Boston when he left.
And Clark, for Ray Allen, I don't think joining the Heat was just about jumping on a winning bandwagon. I think there'd be some issues for him in Boston.
Well, there were a lot of rumors that he and Rajon Rondo didn't quite get along. Allen wanted maybe a bigger role offensively. And in fact, his minutes went down last season with the Heat, but he clearly fit in well. Came off the bench and really fit nicely with that shooting ability next to LeBron and Wade.
Rejected by Chalmers. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Chris Bosh is checked in for the Heat. And here's Miami. They're on a 17-5 run here. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. LeBron kicks to Chalmers. There's the three. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. 16 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Outside, Felton. Back to Anthony. Latrey. The shot, no good. And we're through two here in a good one. Knicks lead by 1. Well, folks, stay tuned for the halftime show with Damon Bruce for all the highlights from our first half.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Live from 2K Sports, it's the Monday night edition of the Halftime Report. A closely contested game for the Knicks in New York going against Miami. Great energy and aggression offensively, making their own luck with a lot of second chance points. Excellent output from Iman Shumpert in this one. He's got 6 points, and as usual, he's been handing out a lot of assists. Also, Miami looking good in the first half. Just a shooting exhibition so far. It seems like they can't miss from long range. The leading scorer, LeBron James. He's got 11 points. As you might expect, he's been a huge factor from outside. And now back to New York we go as the third quarter is just about to start.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And welcome back to New York City as we look at an enchanting view of Lady Liberty.
When something works for you, you stay with it. The Heat saw after the 2012 finals that small ball was very effective for them. You can see why they chose to do that, given how hard it is to find a power forward that can match up with LeBron. Makes good sense.
Felton kicks to Bargnani. Back to Felton. On the wing, Shumpert. Off target from outside. Miami has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. And mismatches really are what make an NBA offense go at times. Not only can Miami overpower you, Steve, with their sheer talent at times, but if you're trying to guard a perimeter player with a big, you're going to be in trouble.
Well, some people still see small ball as a gimmick, but for Miami, it's different because you've got LeBron James playing the power forward. So it's not really small ball. He can rebound, he can defend, he can do everything. And so the Heat become a nightmare to guard at the other end, and you can rarely take advantage of them offensively.
The three from LeBron. The Heat rebound. Here's Haslam. Count! And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. That's on Raymond Felton.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
The Heat shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
Well, they were 75% free throw shooting a season ago.
On the free throw, no good. New York shooting around 41% on the night. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. And that's good for 2. And the Knicks lead by 3.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
In his return to New York, I tell you, Raymond Felton looked to have his best season yet as a pro. He came in and made plays and filled the void left at the point guard spot for the Knicks.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Chalmers pass to Bosch. Lets it fly. And Shumpert pulls it down. Shumpert's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And for Felton, I guess just something in the water in New York, huh, Stevie? He's played his best basketball in the big city.
Yeah, he had a good run there several years back before he was traded to Denver as part of that Carmelo Anthony trade. And now that he's back in New York, Felton once again having a terrific impact on that team.
Even with the D lurking, he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
Now the dish to LeBron. Misses off the right iron.
1 for 4 from the field since halftime. They're having a tough time getting it going here.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
The Heat trail by 5. There's the feed to Chalmers. Back to LeBron. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Bosch. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
Yeah, he's surprised he didn't make that one because he had a pretty clean look at the hoop.
He dishes it to Carmelo. The shot is off. Great D that time from LeBron. Gives him the lead pass. 7-foot shot. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
How about that play? Great body control. Still manages to finish the play despite the contact.
You know, when that whistle blows, you're not done. Get greedy and find a way to knock it down.
For Miami, they have only made 2 attempts, shooting poorly at the line in this one. And Chalmers no good on that one.
Hey, last season Chalmers missed a game-winning shot. That happens to a lot of guys in this league, but what he did the next game is of note. He made 10 threes, and arguably his best game ever, as he set a Miami Heat team record for makes beyond the arc.
Here's Chalmers after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. Wade kicks to Haslem. Back to Wade. He tries for 3. Rebound by Anthony. The Knicks leading by 5. Felton goes in. Here's Shumpert. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That's on Dwayne Wade. And Mario Chalmers grew up in Alaska. Not too many NBA players hailing from up there. Taken with the 34th pick back in 08.
He's played his entire career with the Heat. And really it was a perfect situation for him when LeBron arrived because he's a kind of a combo guard. He plays the point, but he's an excellent spot-up shooter. So he can play off of LeBron and Wade quite well.
Shane Battier is checked in for Miami. He kicks to Bosch. Chandler on him. Bosch inside. He's guarded by Chandler. Bosch, that's good.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
Well, this game has been tough, but I mean, they're getting after it, and I think they're starting to run a little bit low on energy, possibly.
The Knicks have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. He feeds it to Bargnani, stolen by Chalmers. Can't get it to go. Excellent D there from Iman Shumpert.
In this quarter, he's really been off the mark. He just looks a little bit unsettled.
Now Chandler inside, and he slams it one-handed. Well, Clark, a clear lane to the basket and the emphatic jam.
And that is outstanding attacking basketball.
Well, he had no choice but to take that one to the bucket.
Anthony against LeBron. Now the pass to Bosch. Kicks it to Chalmers. Taken away by Felton. Bargnani against Battier. Here's Anthony. Good. And now it's a 9-point Knicks lead. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for New York.
Boy, defensively, they've played with a high energy level, guys. And all the steals we've seen, really a result of that aggressiveness.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Here's Bargnani, and he drops it in from the low post. Bargnani's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, they're winning the speed game, guys, getting out in transition.
Boy, I like the energy they play with offensively and in the open court. Tremendous flow.
Shot by Battier. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. The Knicks leading by 9. Felton dishes to Carmelo. Chandler with a screen for Anthony.
Yeah, no excuses there. Got a really good look at the basket after being freed up by the pick.
We say it all the time. The execution was excellent. The result not as good, but good ball movement anyway.
Now here's Felton. Dishes it to Carmelo. Anthony off a pick from Felton. Clock at 6. Anthony, the pass to Felton. Another shot. There's the bucket. Good. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. LeBron kicks to Chalmers. He passes to Wade. LeBron outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. Wade's got 3 assists in the game. Felton against Chalmers. Felton kicks to Shumpert. And he uses the glass on the layup. Shumpert's got 10 points in the game.
Late reaction from the defense, and he's always going to make good on that.
He got it up. Oh, he knocks it in. A beautiful buzzer beater.
Just in time. Important 3 to cut it to single digits. It's still within reach. They've got to pick up the intensity in the final quarter.
And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. It's the Knicks. Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. The Heat trail by 7. LeBron kicks to Anderson. Back to LeBron. Cole. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. LeBron dishes to Allen. Cole the pass to LeBron. They get the rebound. Here's Anderson. And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2. That one is on Stoudemire.
Chris Anderson, known as the Birdman, possibly because he flies above the rim all the time. He's got a huge wingspan, great reach, leaping ability, blocks a lot of shots down there.
Birdman has always been great at defense, and as he keeps adding years in the league, you know, it's an ability of his that has never diminished. Shane Battier is checked in for Dwayne Wade. Anthony kicks to Udoh. Smith outside. And it's Miami with the rebound. Inside, Battier, guarded by Stoudemire. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Battier playing the small ball 4, a stretch 4 they call it as well. At 6'8", he's got the size and strength to step into that role when the matchup is right for him.
And going back to Battier at the 4, he can play inside. He's got that, Steve, that little hook shot in the paint.
But the big thing is, the reason you play him at the 4 is to stretch out the defense. Battier can shoot the 3 from anywhere on the floor. So if you put him at the 4, now all of a sudden the lane is wide open for his teammates, and it becomes much more difficult to cover the entire floor for the defense.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Stoudemire dishes to Smith. Feeds to Chandler. Just 5 to shoot. Anthony down low. Working on James. Anthony with the bucket. Anthony's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for New York. Cole the pass to Bosh. LeBron James on the wing. Back to Bosh. LeBron outside. Pass to Bosh. The dish to Cole. This one for 3. That's good.
They are killing them with that 3-point shot here in the second half.
Well, the defense fully stretched out trying to stop that shot and still not able to get it done.
It's Anthony with the drive. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Anthony's got 4 this quarter.
Defensively, I think they've got to do a better job of bodying them up.
Yeah, they're getting outclassed in the paint at both ends, really.
And Cole kicks to LeBron. Battier dishes to LeBron. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. And Felton is up top. Here's Stoudemire. It's rebounded by Bosch.
And they forced the miss with that good defensive rotation. They're playing well together as a unit.
Battier kicks to Allen. It's back to Battier. LeBron. The three. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Chandler's got 8 rebounds in this game.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costing him.
Chandler with the screen on LeBron. Smith the pass to Stoudemire. Back to Smith. 5 on the clock. And a miss there on the triple.
Been a poor shooting performance for him today, but luckily for them, a lot of his teammates have come through.
Miami no good on that time either. The Knicks leading by 8. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Felton, and he banks in the layup. And the Heat call time here. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor. And these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra was saying to his team. They're getting outshot from the perimeter. He told them, we've got to close out faster on the outside shooters. These threes are killing us. Kevin, can they tighten their D?
I give him credit. He didn't have much confidence going in the first half, but he's picking up the pace here.
Cole dishes to Bosch. On the wing, Battier. Bosch kicks to Cole. Pass to Allen. Now the feed to Cole. Lets it go with the three. Gets it to go.
That's a weapon they've been allowed to use at will today, Steve.
I'll say the defense has been ineffective trying to run shooters off that three-point line.
The drive by Anthony. Here's Chandler. Chris Bosch with the rebound. Bosch has got 4 rebounds in this game. And Cole kicks to Battier. Makes the lead pass. Bosch passes to Allen. The three. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Allen. Allen's got 4 assists now tonight.
Tell you what, until this defense gets out and defends the three-point line, it's going to be a parade.
Yeah, we've already seen 3 in a row from out there.
LeBron against Smith. Passes it to Bargnani. Uncovered. No good off the front iron.
They've done a great job of controlling the boards in this one, Kevin.
Felton. Here's Chandler. And finally, that one's good. And the Knicks lead by 8. 1:32 left in the fourth quarter. Battier right side. Heat moving the ball around. Bosch dishes to LeBron. And Cole kicks to LeBron. Battier back to LeBron. He feeds it to Cole. The pass to LeBron. Miami no good on that time either.
Tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. I mean, he can't dial it in from deep this half at all.
Bargnani inside the three-point line. Drops one in from the wing. And it's a 10-point New York lead. And Cole kicks to Battier. Fires for 3. And LeBron James with the 3.
Wow. Wow. What a great performance from him. He's hit 3 in each half.
Here's Anthony. Gets it to go.
Boy, they're extending their lead. It feels like they're just piling on here as we come to an end.
Well, hey, let's just call it what it is. They are trying to run it up on them.
Out of bounds, Miami takes possession. And a new group getting ready for Miami. The Heat have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Anderson passes to Allen. Anderson. Chalmers. He's guarded by Udrih. Haslam against World Peace. Haslam, that's good. For New York, they've gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Here's Udrih, defended by Chalmers. Now Udrih. So it's New York picking up the win. Both teams played well, but these guys had the edge.
Yeah, I think so. They were just steak knife sharp. Very on top of their game here.
Well said. Well, that'll do it. For Doris Burke, Steve Curry, Clark Kellogg, This is Kevin Harlan saying so long. We'll see you next time. And as we leave, we give you our Jordan Player of the Game, Iman Shumpert.